Bonjour, today's lesson is focused on the use of c'est versus il est and elle est. So c'est and its plural, ce sont, they are both used with nouns when we're identifying people or things. So you might be familiar with this question, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What's this? C'est un ordinateur. It's a computer. We also learned this question, qui est? Who is this? And we can say, c'est Elvis. This is Elvis. You also, of course, learned the question, comment s'appelle-t-il? What's his name? Il s'appelle Elvis. His name is Elvis, but you can use qui est? Who is this? This is Elvis. Ce sont des artistes. These are artists working in Montmartre in Paris. So then, il est or elle est, and of course the plural, you know, ils sont or elles sont, are used with adjectives when describing people and things. So, you might ask, is this computer expensive? Cet ordinateur est cher? Oui, il est cher. It is expensive. We've also learned a variety of adjectives that we've used to describe people's personalities and other characteristics. So we could say about Albert Einstein, il est intelligent. Il est intelligent. Now, to get to what we're working on in this particular module is talking about people's careers or professions. So both c'est and il est and elle est can be used when identifying someone's profession, but they're used slightly differently. C'est and ce sont, we always need to use an article. Remember, articles are things like un, une, and des. If you have a proper name, such as Albert Einstein, or just il, elle, he or she, we don't use an article. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Adrienne est secrétaire. Adrienne is a secretary. In English, we need an article there. We have to say she is a secretary. In French, we do not need the article. Adrienne est secrétaire. Secrétaire functions like an adjective in this sentence. Jean-Yves, il est étudiant. So maybe you were asking about Jean-Yves. Il est étudiant. He's a student. Notice again, no article here because I have he is, and then I just add student there. But we can also use c'est. Madame Martin, c'est un professeur. If you were asking about her, Mrs. Martin, we would translate this in English as she's a teacher or a professor, but it's slightly different using that c'est. So we don't translate it maybe word for word. Ces gens-là, these people here, ce sont des médecins. They're doctors. So, one important way for you to know when you need to use c'est and ce sont, we have to use it instead of il est or elle est if we want to include an adjective. So here about this student here, we don't want to just say that she's a student, we want to say she's a very serious student. She looks like she's really studying whatever she's doing pretty intently. C'est une étudiante très sérieuse. So, if I wanted to describe her using elle est, I could tell you elle est étudiante, she's a student, but if I want to tell you that she's a serious student, here's where I need to switch over and use c'est. C'est une étudiante très sérieuse. Ce sont des journalistes canadiens. So another example here, they are Canadian journalists. Because I have this Canadien here, I'm not going to say ils sont, and I have the article, so I'm going to say ce sont instead. So as a quick review, we're going to use c'est or ce sont plus an article plus a noun. We can use il est, elle est, ils sont, and elles sont plus an adjective. If we have c'est or ce sont, we're going to have an article plus the profession and then the option of adding an adjective. If we have il or elle est, we just add the profession with no article and of course no adjective to describe that because that would require the use of c'est or ce sont. We're going to have a variety of activities to help you practice this c'est and ce sont this week. So please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.